realized there is no Korean things in Kolkata. So basically, I'm a coffee barista, and my wife is a baker.
So just to press it and it's going to come out in this. A lot of you have been recommending this special Korean cafe which is called the King's Bakery, and I'm here today to try out the place and give you a review how this place is like. So let's get inside. Hi. So the first thing which I've noticed about Korean food is that it's not just about the bowls and the soupy style meals, but it's got a lot more to it. So this is the menu which is at the King's Bakery, and let me just quickly take you through the menu. So you have different styles of coffees over here, hot as well as cold. Then you have different beverages, some fizzy, some shakes, etc. Not necessarily all are Korean, but it's got its touch for sure. Moving on to the teas, you have the Korean style ginger tea, you have your Sujangwa, you have Earl Grey, and you have different types of teas as well. So we wanted to go for the Sujangwa, which was suggested by Shobtik, but since that's not available on the menu, we are going to be settling in for a Korean style ginger tea. Moving on, then you have these soupy noodles, you have your sushis, which are a little different from the Japanese sushis. I'm told that the filling inside, the fish is going to be fried and it's not going to be steamed or raw. So that's one thing good, but still I'm not a sushi fan, so I think I'm going to be skipping through that. Next up, you have the meals. You have the bibimbap, you have your fried chicken, you have your dak galbi, there's kimchi, there's kimbap, and you have more meals over here. You have your pastas and the aglio olios as well as the omelets. We're going to be settling in for a chicken sandwich over here, an egg chicken sandwich, so that's something I'm excited about. I am told that the sandwich over here is different because the mayo which they use, they have mustard mixed with the mayo, so that's one thing. And also the filling with the chicken which is used in the sandwich is going to be fried. So that's going to give it a crunchier kind of a texture to a sandwich, which is going to be, I think, somewhat between a sandwich and a burger, so I'm excited about that. Then you have your steaks and this. I am most excited about the bakery item. I've got a separate, I think we've got a separate budget for bakery today, so we're going to be trying out a lot of stuff, provided we have room. So what we'll do is we'll go a little mellow with the ordering with regards to the main course, because we want to try out, if we are at King's Bakery, we have to try out the bakery stuff, so we're going to be having a lot of bakery items over here. So you have your breads, you have your Korean bakery, your twisted donuts is something which I've heard about, as also the Saburo bun, the sweet red bun, sausage bread. You have your croquettes, your scones, your tarts. There are cookies, cakes, waffles. I don't think we'll be trying out waffles. And then you have birthday cake. So this is what the menu of the place looks like, and we cannot wait to get started. So let's get ordering. First item which we have, which is a Korean ginger tea. Wow. As the name suggests, this is extremely gingery, but it has a sweet aftertaste which I am loving. So this is really good. I think they should have a colder version of this too, because this is very, very tasty. So we have our first food item of the day, which is a chicken and egg sandwich. All right, this looks pretty good, very filling. This is what it looks like. Held together with a toothpick, that's how much of a stuffing this has. As you can see, there are fried chicken over here, then you have an omelette over here, and it has a lot of good dressing. It's well dressed with some fresh vegetables as well. So let me first of all try to break this open. Wow, this is brilliant. It's got a lot of different textures. It's got the crunchiness, it's got the gooiness of the omelette. The veggies are very fresh. The chicken is very nice too. This is really good. So we have the vlog team members today, Orgo as well as Shobtik. What's up, guys? Excited about today?
Yeah.
What have you heard about this place? Tell me. Orgo, let's start.
I've heard about this that they have make the menu Korean food in Indian style,
Okay.
but I haven't tried any Korean restaurant before. But that's why I'm excited for the food.
Okay. Orgo, we get asked this very often. Are you an Arnold Schwarzenegger fan?
No,
No. Why do you talk like him? From the movie Terminator.
maybe I was in the
You weren't born there, son. when the first movie came. Shobtik, what about you?
Yeah, I've heard a lot about this place. It was on my wish list, so I previously told whenever you go to Shabazda that whenever you go, tag me along. So yeah, I'm excited to about trying the Korean food today. So let's see how it unfolds.
Great, great. Lovely. Now, this doesn't seem to be having a lot of fizz, but let's check this out. I think I need to stir it. This has no fizz whatsoever, so but it's refreshing. It's got a certain tanginess once you stir it. It has fizz 0, so if you're looking for a drink which is going to be refreshing, this is a good option. But if you're looking for something which is fizzy, this is going to disappoint you. We have a fish cake soup which is called imokguk in Korean. This is basically a one-pot winter dish. This has a lot of these fish cakes, onions over here. It's got a very thin broth. So I'm going to first take out a piece of this. Alright, so I am told this has 3 types of different fishes. So I'm guessing this skewer which has 4 pieces. So this is one type, this is 2, and this is your third. So these are the 3 different types of fishes which you will find. These are all Korean fishes. And then there's this broth. So let me first take a sip of the broth. It's got a very strong pungent taste of the fish. It kind of hits you when it's inside you. You have some soy sauce by the side as well. If you'd like to mix a little bit with the soup. And you can see the 2 different liquids amalgamating. I think this is the perfect kind of dish which once put inside Shobtik's mouth and he's going to do a lot of things with his tongue. Guys, thus far, how has your experience been? Orgo?
I'm trying this first time. Yeah, it's pretty good and taste is different.
Yeah, of course, if you're having soup on your plate, I'm sure it'll taste very different.
Is the soy sauce?
What about you?
Yeah, it's good. That's why it's been good. I'm still not understanding what fish is this. I'm still
It's a
trying
goldfish.
still trying to figure it out.
It's a goldfish. That is a goldfish. That is a.
Imported from Korea.
Yeah, this is a fighter fish. You're going to find it fighting in your stomach once it's crossed through your tongue down your mouth.
Okay.
Korean food is mostly to do with rice, vegetables, meat, etc. Not too much of bread, but they've got a bakery over here. So, and I've heard a lot about the bakery. It's called the King's Bakery, so there's no way we're going away from here without trying out a host of bakery items. So the first few items we are trying out, savory bit of the bakery. So we have an egg tart over here as well as a chicken sausage. So let's start with the egg tart. Whoa, nice and juicy. I'm gonna take this one over here. So it's got a hard shell, it's got egg inside, it's got slight caramelization over here. It's beautiful. Next up we have the chicken sausage. This is what it's like. The chicken sausage is a little disappointing. I expected a little bit better. The toppings on top is mostly minced onions. The chicken is inside over here. It's not something I would be recommending, but this egg tart over here is silken smooth, extremely fluffy, so well done. This is, it's amazing. Guys, next up we have an apple banana shake over here. That was one very unique item which I saw on the menu from the shakes section. So we ordered this. Let's give it a try. Pretty unique drink. Not one which has got me very excited after tasting it. It doesn't taste all that good, but I think it's a healthier option when you're looking for some shake. So this will not disappoint you if you have that in your mind. But if you're looking for something which has got a lot of whipped cream and very sweet, then I don't think you're going to be liking this one too much. Also, I'd suggest them when they're giving shake, it should be a much thicker straw, so that it's not much of a struggle. Right now when I'm pulling it out, it feels as if I'm having a jaw exercise.
আচ্ছা তুমি জিম জয়েন করেছো নাকি ব্লগের জন্য খালি স্টোরি দিচ্ছ?
জয়েন করেছি
ডায়েট চার্ট দিয়েছে?
ডায়েট
চ্যাট তো দেবে, লাঞ্চ অ্যাট কুজিনা, ডিনার অ্যাট সাম নিউ রেস্টুরেন্ট, এরকম চ্যাট হবে।
এই তো সপ্তপদী ব্লগে কমেন্ট এসছে যে ভিডিওটা বাংলায় করলে ভালো হতো, বাঙালি আপনি বাঙালি, আপনার অতিথি বাঙালি, মানে আই অ্যাম at a Korean restaurant right now, so according to that logic I should be speaking Korean. That logic doesn't hold water, so that is one reason which we always tell our viewers, it's not possible for us to keep changing based on the places we are reviewing. What better example than this place? This is a Korean place, we're not going to be talking in Korean, we're going to stick sticking to this. Same way when we go to a Chinese place or when we go to any other Asian place, Japanese place for that matter, we're not going to be changing our language based on the place we're going. It needs to be uniform. So that is what it is. We have the desserts finally. This is the cream choux and this is a lemon cube pound cake. These are the first desserts which I'm going for. This is a very popular dish over here. So it's more like a cream roll, but there is a surprise element over here. Very mild, not sweet, not very sweet at all. It's pretty good. Next up, I'm going to try this. This is the chocolate variant of it. This is so good. Very good. This is the lemon cube pound cake. Now this looks like it has a lot of these sugary liquid, so I'm not going to use my hand for this. I'm going to just break it open with the spoon. Love the texture of this. The bakery over here is absolutely beautiful. It's very mild, very soft. The flavors are so distinct yet so subtle. Distinct and subtle duto actually hote pare. Standing up. This is so amazing. Simply gorgeous. Okay, so we have the final item of the day. This is a crepe cake at the King's Bakery. Now, what is special about this particular cake is the fact that it has layers. First of all, it's a crepe. Then it has layers of cream as well as chocolate. So you're going to be finding that this is how it's like. Let's take a spoon of this. I can feel the crunch of it when I'm trying to break this down. This is one mouthful of crepe cake which I'm having. It's very unique. Once again, not very sweet. I preferred the other bakery items which I've had, but this is not bad at all. It's like you're spoiled for choice when you're over here. All the items are different, distinctively different, very unique, and none of it will disappoint you. It's just that you will have to choose which one is your preferred one from among some really good options. Noel, born is the King of Israel. As you know, the festive season is on, Christmas is on, and we're going to be trying out even more such amazing places. So if you're going to be looking forward to more such videos, do make sure that you've clicked onto the subscription button as well as the bell icon. Until next time, this is Food Spa wrapping up from the King's Bakery at Park Circus. Cheers. Another, don't be ready. How do you start this song? Who opens the door? La 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 la. Don't shoot this.
Around the tongue.
কত সুন্দর লাগছে। আমি ক্যামেরার সামনে সবসময় কিরকম করে এভাবে সুন্দর লাগে, সামনাসামনি ভালো লাগছে। এটা কিরকম করে হচ্ছে? ভিডিওগ্রাফির জন্য ভালো লাগে। So the first thing which I've noticed about Korean food is, কি বলবো? একবার দেখা কেমন লাগছে চশমাটা পরে। না, আমি এভাবে দেখছি মেনুটা, এভাবে দেখছি, তুই এসে বসলি, ও ওটা বলবো না, ঠিক আছে? Right guys, so finally we are here. এটাই বলি, মুখ থেকে সবসময় আমরা এটাই বেরোয়, দেখি। Alright guys, দেখা, সেটা ব্লুপার না, এত বাজে ব্লুপার তখন।
Actually, I came here not for business purpose, but after that, I realized there is no Korean things in Kolkata. So I thought, okay, I can open my business because basically I'm a coffee barista and my wife is a baker. So I think it's a good combination. So yeah, as I'm a foreigner, as you know, so I have no clues and I have no connections. Totally, yeah, there was nothing. So for especially authentic ingredients, there's nothing in Kolkata. So that is a big challenge.
All right.
Mostly those who are edited into Korean cultures, they are definitely like that. And this, you know, many of people really want to try something new.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then authentic Asian food, including Japanese, Korean, Thai. So, okay, there is only one chance to get authentic Korean food in here. So that is a big, good thing for them. Choux pastry is the most best-selling product, and then somebody likes bread, somebody likes Korean food. Bibimbap and Korean noodle, soupy noodle is the best combo. And that is a food section. But for bakery section, definitely choux pastry is the best selling. We are coming to new outlet where it's located in Purunadas Road. Okay. So in Hindustan Park. So it's a happening place. So I want to invite you all to get more.
Great. Thank you so much for the quick, candid conversation which we've had. You've been lovely, and your bakery section is beautiful. We wish you all the best. Cheers.
Thank you so much. Good.